Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, we shall see how to add integers. So, we will start with an example, a simple example. We want to add these two numbers. The numbers we have are 7 plus negative 14, like that. So, we will follow the steps we talked about. Step number 1. We're going to find the absolute value of these numbers. The absolute value of 7 is going to be equal to 7 units, and the absolute value of 14 is going to be equal to 14 units. Therefore, if we were to step number 2, we can say as we're going to subtract the smaller absolute value from the larger absolute value. The smaller absolute value is 7, the larger absolute value is 14. So we're going to say 14 minus 7 is going to be equal to 7. And as the next step, we're going to come back and then say we're going to attach the sign of the add end with the largest absolute value. What is the sign we have for the largest absolute value? We have a negative sign, so we're going to say negative 7, or the way we want to write it out is as follows: 7 plus negative 14 is going to be equal to negative 7. So negative 7 is our answer. That is how we want to understand this process. So as I was mentioning to you in my previous example, if we were to use our calculators, using calculators, this is how we're going to simplify this process. We're going to enter the number 7 plus, there is no positive negative to that. To enter a negative value in your calculators, you have a button, positive negative button. Enter that and then enter 14. When this simplifies to negative 14, the calculator will display negative 14. 7 plus negative 14, and when you enter that, your calculator is going to display a number negative 7, like that. So this will be your answer. You can do the longhand process and you can check your answer using your calculators. That is another easy way to solving these problems. There is a third method which I want to show you, and this is using the rule of multiplication of signs. Using the rule of multiplication of signs. Multiplication of signs. So how does this process work? This is as follows. In here, we are going to add these two numbers. We're going to add these two numbers, 7 plus negative 14. So we know that positive times negative is going to be equal to a negative 7 minus 14, like that, and then 7 minus 14 is going to be equal to negative 7. So no matter which way we do it, we come up with the solution of negative 7. You can use the long procedure which we talked about, using the rule of addition. We can use the calculator. We can also use this multiplication of signs process. Multiply the signs. Positive times negative is a negative, and therefore come up with an answer of negative 7. In my next presentation, we shall see more examples on how to add integers.